Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. Blackbeard stole his sister's powers, stealing their lives and merging with them to make himself stronger. Something terrifying that can only be revealed now. Guys, hold the helm because today the channel is diving into the darkest black hole in One Piece, Blackbeard's body. The title already gives it away. It all starts with a tiny detail Oda tossed into an old SBS that we all pretended was just family gossip. Teach has two sisters. Two! And their drawings are right there, confirmed by Oda himself. It looks harmless until you remember Blackbeard has 3 skulls on his flag, never sleeps, can handle multiple devil fruits, and was even referred to as they by both Luffy and Zoro. Today, we're stitching this all together until we reach a theory that turns your stomach. Let's start from zero. But without dragging things out, in chapter 234, when Luffy meets Teach and Jaya, he says the strangest line in the whole arc, "You guys are more than you seem." You guys, plural. Zoro reinforces it in the same scene. There's something weird about them again. At the time, we all thought it was just because Teach was fat and ate a lot of cherry pie. But looking back today, after more than 800 chapters, that was a ticking time bomb Oda planted. Fast forward to Impel Down and Marineford. Teach laughs with 3 different voices at the same time. It's not an echo, it's not a sound trick. There are 3 distinct tones coming out of the same throat. Marco looks at him and says, "This guy has always been abnormal." Whitebeard, before dying, says, "You're not just a man, Teach." All of that, before we even knew he was going to steal the Gura Gura. Now, here comes the detail about the sisters. In the SBS of Volume 82, or 83, depending on the edition, Oda draws Teach's family as children. Marshall D. Teach and 2 younger girls, one with short hair and one with long hair, both with the same empty stare as their brother. Oda never touched the subject again. Never. Classic Oda. Shows something once and lets us simmer for 10 years. But the weird body part is that Teach never sleeps. Never. In Hachinosu, his subordinates comment that the captain stays awake for days straight, laughing alone in the dark. The official explanation in the manga is abnormal body, but what does that actually mean? We've seen Big Mom and Kaido sleep, Luffy passes out after eating, even Shanks takes naps on deck. Teach? 0 sleep, as if his brain, or his brains, never shut down. And now comes the cherry on top. Cherry pie, obviously. He eats multiple devil fruits. Everyone twists their brains trying to explain how the Yami Yami can consume other fruits. But the truth might be simpler and darker. Maybe he's not eating them alone. Maybe there are 3 people sharing the same body, each with its own slot for a fruit. 3 souls, 3 fruits. The Yami Yami in the original Teach, the Gura Gura in one of the sisters, and the 3rd fruit, the one he will eventually get, destined for the last sister. Think with me, when he kills Thatch and steals the Yami Yami, he already knew exactly what he wanted. It wasn't just some random fruit. He waited his whole life for that specific one. Why? Because only the Yami Yami has the property of nullifying other fruits, and maybe of absorbing souls or allowing consciousness transfer. What if the plan was always to use absolute darkness to fuse 3 bodies into one, or to keep 3 consciousnesses trapped inside the same body? Now, let's go to the darker side, because One Piece has already shown that the world government performs human experimentation without hesitation. We saw it with the pacifistas, the Seraphim, Chopper himself, the kids from Punk Hazard, and the Lunarian lineage. It's not absurd to imagine that decades ago, someone, maybe a young Vegapunk, or a predecessor, tried to create the perfect human by merging 3 children with the D factor into a single body. 3 minds to never shut down, 3 hearts to never stop, 3 wills to handle multiple fruits. The project failed in all cases, except one, Marshall D. Teach. The sisters didn't die, they were absorbed, or worse, they're trapped. When Teach laughs with 3 voices, it's them laughing too. When he says he feels double pain, it's 3 nervous systems screaming at once. When he doesn't sleep, it's because one consciousness is always awake, watching over the other 2. The flag with 3 skulls isn't pirate flair. It's a memorial. 3 skulls for 3 people sharing the same head. And here's the tragedy. Maybe the original Teach did this on purpose. Maybe he stole his sisters to save them from something worse. Maybe the government was going to kill the 3 D-blooded children, and the only way to keep them all alive was to fuse them into a single immortal body. The price! They would never again have individual freedom. Teach became the jailer and the prisoner at the same time. This would explain the visceral hatred Whitebeard had for him. It wasn't just betrayal, it was seeing a son who sacrificed his own humanity and his sisters for power. "You are not worthy of the family name," the old man said, because Teach is no longer one person. He's 3 broken people in one, and none of them are fully in control. 3 souls trapped in the same body, 3 skulls on the flag, 3 devil fruits planned, 3 voices laughing at the same time. But what happens when 3 people share a single brain for decades. They start to crack, and that is exactly what I think Oda is setting up for the final confrontation against Blackbeard. First sign of cracking. Hachinosu, a recent chapter. When Teach is sitting on the stone throne alone, he talks to himself. It's not a villain monologue, it's a dialogue. Not yet. Shut up. I'm the one who decides. She's almost ready. 3 different tones. The subordinates hear it from far away and pretend it's none of their business. Even Burgess, who is dumb as a rock, stays quiet. This isn't just power madness. It's literally 3 people fighting for the steering wheel of the same car. Second crack, the third fruit. He already has the Yammy Yammy, absolute darkness, and the Gura Gura, the quake that destroyed Marineford. One is missing, and I'd bet all my berries that the third fruit will be a mythical zone of divine level, probably tied to the sea or the abyss. Why? Because the 3 siblings need a complete theme. Darkness, destruction, and creation or control of the void itself. Maybe the fruit Imu uses, maybe something even older. The point is, when he eats the third one, the body will reach its limit. 3 awakened fruits and 3 different souls inside the same body. The vessel breaks, or someone takes definitive control. Picture the scene. The end of the manga, Laugh Tale already found, the world in flames. Luffy versus Teach, sky split, ocean rising. The fight starts normally. Darkness against rubber, quake against gear 5th. But suddenly, Teach freezes mid-punch. The left eye glows red, the right eye goes black, and his mouth speaks with a child's voice. Marshall, let me talk to him. It's one of the sisters trying to surface. The other sister screams from deep inside, don't listen to her! She's going to give everything away! The original Teach growls, I said shut up! And punches himself in the face to silence the 2. Luffy, who has already seen everything life can throw at him, will stand there staring and say the line that splits Teach in half. Hey, you in there? Do you want to get out? Because he's Luffy. He doesn't see a monster. He sees people trapped. And in that moment, the sisters, who spent their whole lives suffocated by the brother who swore to protect them, will do the unthinkable. They will help Luffy. Not because they love him, but because they hate the prison their existence became. The third fruit comes into play. Let's say it's an abyssal zoan, a primordial sea monster. Teach's body transforms into a 3-headed creature, each head with an awakened fruit. Absolute darkness, absolute quake, and absolute abyss. Except now the heads fight among themselves. One wants to kill Luffy, one wants to die already, and the third just wants to be free. Teach becomes the very hell he built for himself. Then comes Oda's mercy blow. Luffy will not win by destroying the body. He will win by separating the souls. Maybe with the power of Nika, the god of freedom, he can do what no blade ever could, break the fusion. Or maybe Chopper, with help from Vegapunk or Zunesh's knowledge, discovers how to extract the sisters without killing anyone. The fact is, at the climax, Teach's body splits into 3 silhouettes of light, 2 girls and the original Teach, each finally with their own body after 40 years trapped. The sisters will look at Luffy, cry, thank him, and choose to disappear into the sea, taking their secret to the depths because they carry too much pain to keep living in the new world Luffy will create. The original Teach, now just human, without fruits, without darkness, without quake, just a broken man, will fall to his knees and laugh, but this time with a single voice, a tired voice. I only wanted us to survive. It was the only way. What do you guys think of this insane possibility? Comment below. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.